Have you ever been in a position where you thought, I wasn't supposed to make it. I wasn't supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be successful. But yet, sometimes we get there, don't we? And it's a blessing. It's a blessing in so many ways. Big blessings. My name is Chuck Zerambo, and I've got to tell you that I've been there. I've done that. And sometimes disappointment can fuel your success. There's two types of disappointments, isn't there? There's the first disappointment where you are actually disappointed in somebody. And I've been told by many people that if somebody's mad at you, that's not quite as bad as them being disappointed in you. And wouldn't you agree? Yeah. So, if you're disappointed in somebody, that's one disappointment. But when somebody else is disappointed in you, that's the other. Well, my story is, I grew up in a family that wasn't supposed to be. At least I wasn't supposed to be successful. I look around today at some of my friends that I grew up with, and I grew up in a traditional Irish Catholic environment. Do I look Irish? No. My father worked in a steel mill as a machinist, and I was supposed to follow the track, so to speak. I was supposed to just be another blue-collar guy. As a matter of fact, I kind of disappointed my folks because I was signed up to go to college. Cool thing. I would have been the last kid of 4 that was going to go to college. And the cool thing about that was my mother was ecstatic, proud of me. And then one day, I went to a career day at school, and there was a guy there that started talking about automotive stuff, and I was a little bit of a motorhead. I had a 68 Firebird, and it was cool, past everything but a gas station, right? So I came back from that, and I was signed up to go to East Stroudsburg University. I was going to be a communications major, all good. And I came home and said, Mom, Dad, great news. I decided I'm not going to go to East Stroudsburg University. I am going to turn wrenches and go to automotive school. Well, I disappointed my mother. But I said, you know what? I promise you that I'm going to make a difference. And the other thing is, I promise you that I will be that kid in your family that gets his degree. I promise you. Because I was fueled by disappointment. I was fueled by, I'm not going to let somebody down. And I knew that my mother saw a lot in me as well. And when somebody sees something in you, you really don't want to let that person down, right? So I said then, I will make a difference in my industry. And I did. I went on. Long story short is I got through, spent some time in the military. I went into industry. I was turning wrenches. I worked my way literally in almost every department in the automotive, from washing vehicles all the way through to running multi-bay, large shop operations. And then I went on to do the corporate thing at Snap-on, and I arrived. I became an icon in the automotive industry. And I became a regional manager at Snap-on. I had my own self-disappointment because I had a vision that I was going to still make a difference. And that commitment that I made to my mother back in the late 70s was huge. And I was making that difference, and I was doing training, and I was helping my people that worked for me. I ran a region, and one day I got that call. Chuck, your time here is done. But I wasn't done. That was a disappointment. It was a disappointment for me because I wasn't done making a difference with my people. And I'm here to tell you today, I took that disappointment, that phone call, and I've established Zerambo Group, and specifically Zerambo Automotive Consulting, and I'm among some of the best trainers in the world. And I'm going to keep making that difference. Thank you.